Welcome to our exploration of privacy and genomic data. In today's world, advances in genetic technology have made it easier than ever to sequence and analyze our DNA. This information can reveal a wealth of details about our health, ancestry, and even our potential future risks for certain diseases. However, with this incredible power comes significant responsibility. As we begin, let's understand what genomic data is and why it's becoming such a crucial topic in discussions about privacy and personal security. Genomic data refers to the complete set of DNA within a person, including all of their genes. This data is unique to each individual and can be used to identify not only personal traits but also familial connections. With the rise of affordable genetic testing, more people are choosing to learn about their genetic makeup. But what happens to this sensitive information once it's collected? Understanding the nature of genomic data is the first step in appreciating the privacy risks involved. Over the past decade, genetic testing has become increasingly popular. Companies now offer direct-to-consumer DNA tests that can be ordered online and completed at home. These tests promise insights into ancestry, health risks, and even personality traits. While the convenience is appealing, it also means that vast amounts of personal genomic data are being stored by private companies. This trend raises important questions about how this data is managed and protected. Privacy is a fundamental human right, and genomic data is among the most personal information we possess. If this data falls into the wrong hands, it could be used for discrimination, identity theft, or even blackmail. Protecting genomic privacy is not just about keeping secrets, it's about safeguarding our autonomy and dignity. As we share more about ourselves through genetic testing, the need for robust privacy protections becomes ever more urgent. If you share your DNA with a company or research institution, you may not always know how your data will be used. There are risks that your information could be accessed by unauthorized parties, sold to third parties, or used in ways you did not anticipate. Even anonymized data can sometimes be re-identified, linking it back to you or your relatives. These risks highlight the importance of understanding privacy policies before submitting your genetic material. Data breaches are a growing concern in the digital age, and genomic databases are not immune. Hackers may target these databases to steal sensitive genetic information, which can then be misused or sold on the black market. Such breaches can have long-lasting consequences, not only for individuals but also for their families. The unique and unchangeable nature of DNA makes these breaches particularly serious. Many countries have begun to recognize the need for legal protections around genomic data. Laws such as the Genetic Information Non-Discrimination Act, GINA, in the United States aim to prevent misuse of genetic information in areas like employment and insurance. However, legal frameworks vary widely and not all countries offer the same level of protection. It's important to be aware of your rights and the laws that apply to your data. One of the key principles in genomic privacy is informed consent. Before your DNA is collected or analyzed, you should be fully aware of how your data will be used, stored, and shared. Companies and researchers must obtain your explicit permission and give you control over your information. This empowers individuals to make informed decisions about their genetic data and helps build trust in the system. Many organizations claim to protect privacy by anonymizing genomic data, removing names and other identifiers. However, research has shown that it's sometimes possible to re-identify individuals using genetic information alone, especially when combined with other data sources. This means that anonymization is not a perfect solution, and additional safeguards are necessary to truly protect privacy. Genomic data is often shared with third parties, such as research institutions, pharmaceutical companies, or even law enforcement agencies. While this can lead to important scientific discoveries, it also increases the risk that your data could be used in ways you did not intend. Always review the privacy policies of any company or service before agreeing to share your genetic information. In recent years, law enforcement agencies have begun using public DNA databases to solve crimes. While this has led to the resolution of cold cases, it also raises concerns about privacy and consent. Your DNA or that of a relative could be used in criminal investigations without your knowledge. This development highlights the complex balance between public safety and individual privacy. One of the major fears surrounding genomic data is the potential for genetic discrimination by insurance companies. If insurers gain access to your genetic information, they might use it to deny coverage or increase premiums based on your risk for certain diseases. While some laws exist to prevent this, gaps remain and the risk is real. Protecting your genomic privacy is essential to prevent such discrimination. Employers may also be interested in genetic data, potentially using it to make hiring or promotion decisions. This could lead to workplace discrimination based on perceived health risks or genetic traits. Laws like GINA in the United States aim to prevent this, but enforcement can be challenging. Being aware of your rights and the risks is key to protecting yourself in the workplace. Genomic data doesn't just affect you, it can also reveal information about your relatives. When you share your DNA, you may inadvertently expose family members to privacy risks. This is especially important to consider when participating in research or public databases. Open communication with family members about genetic testing can help everyone make informed decisions. Genomic data is a valuable resource for scientific research, helping to advance our understanding of health and disease. Researchers rely on large datasets to identify genetic factors and develop new treatments. While participation in research can benefit society, it's important to ensure that your data is handled ethically and securely, with your privacy as a top priority. Storing genomic data securely is a major challenge. Companies and institutions must use advanced security measures to protect this sensitive information from unauthorized access. Encryption, secure servers, and regular audits are just some of the tools used to safeguard data. However, no system is completely foolproof, so ongoing vigilance is necessary. Encryption is a powerful tool for protecting genomic data. By converting information into a coded format, encryption makes it much harder for unauthorized parties to access or misuse your DNA data. Many companies now use encryption as a standard practice, but it's important to verify that your data is being protected in this way before sharing it. Transparency is crucial when it comes to genomic data. Users should have the right to know what data is being collected, how it's being used, and who has access to it. Clear communication from companies and researchers helps build trust and allows individuals to make informed choices about their participation. Many companies now offer options to opt out of data sharing or to have your genomic data deleted from their databases. This gives users greater control over their information and helps address privacy concerns. Before submitting your DNA, check what options are available and how you can exercise your rights if you change your mind. Genomic data is often transferred across borders for research or storage. Different countries have different privacy laws which can affect how your data is protected. It's important to understand where your data will be stored and what legal protections apply in those locations. Ethics committees play a vital role in overseeing genomic research and ensuring that privacy is respected. These committees review research proposals, monitor data handling practices, and ensure that participants' rights are protected. Their oversight helps maintain high ethical standards in the rapidly evolving field of genomics. Public attitudes toward genomic privacy are evolving as awareness grows. Some people are eager to participate in genetic research while others are more cautious due to privacy concerns. Education and transparent communication are key to helping people make informed decisions about their genetic data. Advocacy groups work to protect the rights of individuals when it comes to genomic data. They raise awareness, push for stronger legal protections, and provide resources to help people understand their rights. These organizations play an important role in shaping policy and ensuring that privacy remains a priority. New technologies are constantly changing the landscape of genomic data privacy. Blockchain, for example, offers new ways to secure and manage data. Artificial intelligence can help detect privacy risks and automate security measures. Staying informed about these developments is essential for protecting your genomic information. While companies and governments have a role to play, individuals also bear responsibility for protecting their genomic data. This means reading privacy policies, asking questions, and making informed choices about where and how to share your DNA. Taking an active role in your own privacy is the best way to stay safe in the digital age. Genetic testing is sometimes performed on children, raising unique privacy concerns. Parents must carefully consider the long-term implications of sharing their child's genomic data. Decisions made today could affect a child's privacy and opportunities in the future, so it's important to weigh the risks and benefits. As technology advances, the challenges and opportunities surrounding genomic privacy will continue to evolve. New laws, technologies, and social norms will shape how we protect and use genetic information. Staying engaged with these changes is crucial for ensuring that privacy remains a priority in the years ahead. Genomic research often involves collaboration across countries and continents. This global approach can accelerate discoveries but also complicates privacy protections. Harmonizing privacy standards and sharing best practices internationally are key to safeguarding genomic data in a connected world. Genomic data offers tremendous benefits for health and science, but these must be balanced against privacy risks. By understanding both sides, individuals and society can make informed decisions about how to use and protect genetic information. Ongoing dialogue and thoughtful policies are essential for finding the right balance. Let's look at a real-world example. In 2018, a major genetic testing company experienced a data breach that exposed the personal information of millions of users. This incident highlighted the vulnerabilities in data storage and the importance of robust security measures. Learning from such cases helps improve protections for everyone. Another case involved law enforcement using a public DNA database to solve a decades-old crime. While the outcome was positive for public safety, it raised questions about consent and the potential for misuse. These cases illustrate the complex ethical landscape of genomic data privacy. If you're considering genetic testing, there are several best practices to keep in mind. Always read the privacy policy, ask how your data will be used, and check what security measures are in place. Consider whether you want your data shared with third parties and what options exist for deleting your information if you change your mind. Companies handling genomic data should prioritize privacy and security. This means using strong encryption, limiting access to sensitive information, and being transparent with users. Regular audits and compliance with legal standards are also essential for maintaining trust and protecting user data. Regulatory agencies play a key role in setting and enforcing standards for genomic data privacy. They develop guidelines, investigate breaches, and hold companies accountable. Effective regulation helps ensure that privacy protections keep pace with technological advances. Education is one of the most powerful tools for protecting genomic privacy. By learning about the risks and benefits of genetic testing, individuals can make informed choices. Schools, healthcare providers, and advocacy groups all play a role in raising awareness and promoting responsible data practices. Social media platforms are increasingly used to share genetic discoveries and connect with others. However, sharing genomic information online can expose you to privacy risks. Always think carefully before posting sensitive data and be aware of the potential consequences. Healthcare providers increasingly use genomic data to personalize treatment and improve patient outcomes. While this can lead to better care, it also means that sensitive information is stored in medical records. Ensuring that healthcare systems have strong privacy protections is essential for patient trust. Consent forms are a key part of the process when sharing genomic data. These documents should clearly explain how your data will be used, who will have access, and what rights you have. Reading and understanding consent forms is essential for making informed decisions about your genetic information. Data portability allows you to move your genomic data from one service provider to another. This gives users more control and flexibility, but also introduces new privacy considerations. Make sure you understand how your data will be protected during transfers and what rights you have over your information. Trust is the foundation of any relationship involving sensitive data. Companies, researchers, and individuals must all work together to build and maintain trust through transparency, security, and respect for privacy. Without trust, the potential benefits of genomic data may never be fully realized. Some employers are beginning to offer genetic testing as part of workplace wellness programs. While this can provide health insights, it also raises privacy concerns. Employees should be cautious about sharing their genomic data and ensure that participation is truly voluntary and confidential. Healthcare providers have a responsibility to protect patient privacy when handling genomic data. This includes following legal requirements, using secure systems, and educating patients about their rights. Trust between patients and providers is essential for effective and ethical use of genetic information. Privacy by design is an approach that integrates privacy protections into every stage of data collection, storage, and use. By considering privacy from the outset, companies and researchers can minimize risks and build systems that respect user rights. This proactive approach is becoming increasingly important in the age of big data. Protecting genomic privacy is an ongoing process. As technology and threats evolve, so must our strategies for safeguarding data. Regular reviews, updates to policies, and investment in new security measures are all necessary to stay ahead of emerging risks. Conclusion: genomic data holds incredible promise for improving health and advancing science, but it also presents significant privacy challenges. Understanding the risks, knowing your rights, and taking proactive steps, you can help protect your genetic information. As technology continues to evolve, staying informed and engaged will be key to ensuring that your privacy is respected and your data remains secure.